What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Now, I'm going to start off this video by doing a consumer protection announcement here. It does look like there's a huge recall being done in Microsoft Arena, and I would not be a good Christian person if I allowed you guys to get burned to a crisp. By the way, come to Jesus. He has like cookies and everlasting life. He's in this year, and like every year since like ever. But let me tell you guys what's going on with Microsoft right now, because 130,000 Xbox One controller chargers have been recalled. Now, if you have an Energizer Xbox One 2X smart charger, it can overheat, leading to melted plastic and anyone attempting to pick up their controller being burned. That is hot. Being burned is not fun. It's not in this year. So Energizer has initiated this recall of about 130,810 units that are faulty, and I think like 24 people so far have already been burned. Of course, you have deformed cases, and all of a sudden the plastics melting. You got strong plastic smells, which is not great if you have little kids walking around, because smelling plastic is not good. It's like eating paint chips. And so yes, now people they decided they're going to issue a recall of the whole entire product. There has been quite a bit sold in the United States. So if you have an Xbox charger that you bought from a third party, i.e. this is coming from Amazon, GameStop, Best Buy, pretty much anywhere you can get your hands on a charger for your Xbox One that's not officially from Microsoft, yeah, you might want to check it out and see if it has Energizer on the front. If it does, you might want to unplug it, because I don't want people's houses to burn down. I want you to live, okay? Living is important. Now, moving on from that news, and this is also involving Nintendo, it does look like the Nintendo Switch sales are already slowing down. And it just came out. Now, there's more to this story, because as of right now, the sales were going crazy at like 1.5 million sold, and then all of a sudden now it's just a sharp decline in all the sales of the Nintendo Switches. It's bad. It's bad. It's like Wii U numbers bad. And this is Nintendo's fault, because it does not appear to be that people do not want the console. In fact, you can't get the console anywhere. It appears that Nintendo doesn't have enough consoles for the people who actually want them. Wow, what a shock. Nintendo never has this problem, ever. So yes, moving on from that story, they're also correlated, because Nintendo has decided they're going to increase Nintendo Switch production. They're going to double it due to high demand. This is why their sales have declined so sharply, because they don't have enough consoles. So recently they had plans to manufacture 8 million consoles by March 2018. However, due to people actually wanting to buy their console, they're now planning to double that to 16 million by the March of 2018. That is a whole lot of consoles. There's a whole lot of consoles. I don't even know if they can sell that many consoles, but that's a whole lot of consoles. So Nintendo said that they're on track to sell 2 million consoles by March, by the end of March, and they will go on to sell 10 million units in the next year. So yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild is being a big pusher of this, i.e. their only game that they actually have. But it looks like they have plans on trying to cut Sony's lead in half by next March, to cut Microsoft lead, to kind of just leapfrog them a little bit, because they're pretty close. I think they're in the 20s. They basically want to catch up with Microsoft by March. Now when I think about that, because these consoles have been out for like 4 years now, basically 4 years, I don't see that happening, but they believe that this is going to happen. And one of the reasons why they have a sharp sales decline is because they don't make consoles. And this is Nintendo's fault, just like I said before. They have consoles like the NES Classic Edition, the ones you actually want to buy, but they don't have them. And then they're like, hey, we're spurring consumer interest, but interest goes away. No one's really trying to get a Nintendo Classic Edition anymore. You still see them on eBay and stuff, but no one's trying to buy them, because they're tired. They don't even want to buy it anymore. They're like, forget it. I don't even care anymore. That's what's going to happen to this Nintendo Switch if they do not do something big. They need to actually make the consoles that people want. Stop playing this game where you don't have enough stuff. You just can't figure out how to make the stuff that you, in fact, have made. That's Nintendo's problem. That's their fault. And so maybe Reggie Fils-Aimé was sitting in his office or something like that, and he was like, I think we should like make more of them. And people are like, nah, now. We don't want to have consoles sold. We just want people to want them until they don't care about it anymore. So yes, this is kind of good news for Nintendo, but bad news for Nintendo at the same time, because you guys need to make some consoles if you plan on selling 18 million by next March. Good luck with that. And now that's all the news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll holla at y'all later.